Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are checking out 6 Feet Under by Mori Calliope, produced by TK. Now, I'm really excited about this because, if I'm not mistaken, TK worked on Unravel from Tokyo Ghoul, which is kind of like something of like an emo anime anthem at this point. So I'm pretty excited to check this out, and I'm especially excited to check out how Mori's gonna sing here, because we heard Future Island not too long ago. And while I thought it was a very solid song, I wanted to hear more of how just Mori can control her voice and how she can just show off her vocals. And so I'm hoping we get that in this song. But let's find out in 3, 2, 1, play. Ooh.
When I'm gone, hope it takes no thought itself to reminisce at our old little stuck to rotting wall. Picturesque with lovely dreams and never want to let them know how the mighty fall.
Okay.
Simple, fragile, frail. Some of the dark green washed at every detail. We did our hearts lose pulse into the scale.
Okay, already I am loving the instrumentation. We introduced this like nice bass, and then a little bit, I'm not sure if that was a guitar or a synth emulating a guitar at the beginning. But I really like how we're kind of mixing in a bit of these acoustic tones and a bit of these, digital synthesized tones into it. It's a very satisfying. Right there, you can hear we kind of mixed in these digital effects into that bass guitar and a bit of distortion, just normal electric guitar, if I'm not mistaken, right there. And that little cymbal hit as well. And I like this low, breathy voice we're getting from Mori. Nice. Nice. And then we're getting these, it sounds like a trumpet to me, like this brass like instrumentation along the sustained, just that's I'm already loving the instrumentation work we're getting. And those high treble tones as well. And then sustained choral notes. Nice. Yes. All right. This is what I wanted from Future Island. This feels like a Mori Calliope song, right? Like this feels more like it feels more of the artist it feels like we're getting more of the artist in the song. I love how we're kind of alternating between these breathier tones and then these sort of intense, lower, more resounding, bassier vocals, and then we had that big lift, and we got these choral backings for it. I mean, I'm loving this already. And then listen to how she's enunciating her words here. You can literally hear her tongue in her mouth when she's enunciating these words right here. Right there, you can literally hear the enunciation in her mouth. I absolutely love those little subtle changes that change the demeanor of what's being produced in the song. I mean, we've got these breathier, bassier tonalities in the vocals. Now we've got this clear enunciation that feels, it's a pretty stable mid-tone, right? And then we had that big choral lift later on, right here. That's awesome. And now we're repeating that, but we're bringing up the bass. So now we're adding progression through that instrumentation, through that bass. I mean, we're not even a minute in, and I'm already sold on this song. I absolutely love what we've done so far. Okay. Nice. Yes, this is beautiful. I'm loving the vocal showcase. You know, this is a song for Mori Calliope, so we should showcase Mori Calliope, and that's what I kind of missed. What I didn't like on Future Island, but it makes sense because that's a song for One Piece, so it showcased One Piece more than it did Mori. But when we're this is a Mori Calliope song. It's showcasing her vocals, what she can do. I mean, that was a beautiful lift. I will say that introduction vocal, I was like, okay, where's this gonna go? Because we introduced the guitar, and then we were getting these vocals, but they were very flat in projection, right? So I was a little nervous. I was like, okay, are we gonna go for more of a chill vibe? But no, then we bring it back up. We hit that high note. That was beautiful. And you can, we're kind of focusing more on the chest here, you know, or we're getting a little bit more of that kind of strained emphasis, which we heard a little bit of before in Future Island. But I'm liking how she's kind of using that to contrast with her more clear vocals when she hits those higher notes. And we come back down low, breathier, jump up high. That's beautiful. I love this progression we're getting. That was beautiful. We have the more chest focused, you know, mid-tone. We come lower and we get breathier. Then we jump up high, super clear, belting out that high note, and then come back down into that mid-tone once more. That was beautiful. I absolutely love that. Nice. 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 Her higher notes are so good here. I love her higher notes here. Perhaps an homage to TK, but that was beautiful. Nice. Nice vocal layering there. I like the multiple vocal tracks. Ooh, nice. I like, we had this like more acoustic guitar track that was as an interjection to kind of sustain the transition. You know, we were keeping the lift up, keeping the treble tones introduced there, sustaining from the vocal treble tones into the instrumentation, and then now that we reintroduced a new segment, or not reintroduced, but introduced a new segment, now we come back down lower with the distortion guitar. That was really, really nice there. Oh, actually, you know, and we're coming down lower, right, with the guitar, but we're still hitting those higher notes to sustain that treble tonality. Sorry if I hit the mic. I'm getting excited. We're still sustaining those treble tonalities every now and then with that. It's like a pedal tone guitar riff right there. But since the vocals are coming down lower, we still need that treble tone, which is why the guitar seems to be hitting those higher notes every now and then. I don't know if you could tell, but I am like getting really hyper because I am loving this song so far. This is really, really good. This is right up my alley. Ooh, did we use a brass for the transition? A brass, like a horn for the transition there? Nice. We used a horn there. Nice. Listen to that bass tone come up. I love how we've done that twice now, I think, where we have the first, you know, we have the first repetition, right? And it's very vocal focused. Then we repeat it once more, but we pump the bass tones. I love it. It's a very simple way to add progression, but to me, it works every time. I absolutely love that. Okay. Awesome. I love we had like two or three vocal demeanors there. So we're sustaining the first vocal demeanor, and then we come up higher and get this sort of sing-songy, like sassy to vocal demeanor, and then we come back down low to, I mean, that sweet spot where you can tell Mori's just the most comfortable with that intense lower vocal. It's beautiful. Right here, and then we come up high. Come back down low. Right here. Nice. Pushing that rhythm. Transition. Now, okay, that was super clean. We focused more on the treble tones for the guitar, and then we had a vocal lift getting real breathy. Because we had, what, three? That was three vocal demeanors. Well, technically, I'd say two. We went from the lower, intense vocal demeanor, then we came up high, but still kept the intensity, and we added this like almost like sing-songy element to it. And we came back down low to the first vocal demeanor. But all of those were very intense. You know, we didn't have really any breathiness. It was all very high-velocity vocals. And then after that, we're following that with the transition where we pump the treble tonalities. You know, we back a little bit away from the bass tonality, and then we have this breathiness, this airiness, and that's highlighted by the guitar. I mean, I'm loving this song so much. I am such a big fan of this song. Nice. And we focus on the transition with the backing vocal that was very breathy right there, almost maybe a little bit raspy almost. Nice. Nice. I love this. This is what those high notes. Her higher range has improved so much over her time in hololive. I mean, her vocal range has improved so much. The control she has with those higher notes, and when the way she's able to manipulate her voice just to get breathy into that head voice, and then come back down towards like belting that out, and then get a little more breathy again. Those subtle lifts are so satisfying to hear. She has improved so much, and I love how this song lets her showcase that. It lets her showcase her vocals. This is so awesome to hear. Ooh, big transition here. Ooh, okay, so, you know, I feel like most of our transitions have been very, you know, bass focused for the first half of the song. Now it feels like for the second half of the song, we're going more towards these treble transitions. Because not only did we have that first lift where we had really just a few effects alongside this distortion guitar that was pretty up high, and also the airy vocals for the first transition on that like second half of the song. But then we also have this part where not only are we introducing just this new segment, but we're focusing on these really these high impacts, these bump 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 bump. Really just focusing on shooting up high in both our pitch, and I feel like we're just generally in a more treble focused tonality, especially with our vocals, obviously, but also just with our instrumentation as well. Like right here, you could still hear the bass, but the bass seems to have pulled out a little bit compared to before on the transition. Nice, bringing back the bass. That blast beat? She rapped over a blast beat. That has to be the best thing I've heard in a while. Ah, she rapped over a blast beat. I love that.
Feeling less of a human, like every day I've been losing a little more of me. I'm sorry, but this beggar is choosing to run away at the 11th hour, living the infamy. There is nothing left here for me, there is nothing left here to me, because I want to escape, and nothing gets better until I make the decision to double it down and double and triple the stake. Never gonna
Blast beat. Awesome. That was excellent. See, this song has everything I love about Mori's vocals. This song captures everything that I love about Mori's just technical abilities, her abilities in her vocal control, her rapping abilities, her singing abilities, and the amazing music teams that back her, because that was beautiful. That was excellent. That was amazing. Nice. Right back into it. Getting more of a... Ooh. Nice. We were getting a lot more support there, and that was a really, really good climax. I mean, just that big moment for the rap and the blast beat, and then right back into the impact of things. And I like how very, very subtly you can hear these keys in the back of the mix to emphasize just the grand majesty of the mix here. And then... and that horn again. That has to be the best Mori Calliope song. I mean, okay, in terms of just... in terms of Mori Calliope songs that I've heard, I think it has to be like End of Life and then this song. I think this song is like... this is one of... I think this is one of her best releases in a while. I think, and that's not to say her other releases have been bad. I just think this song blows me away. Like this song takes the cake by far. That was awesome. That was really, really awesome. That is a song that I will go out of my way to hear multiple times, again and again. Like that's a song that'll go on my playlist. That's a song that I'm gonna keep on listening to, because that was beautiful. I loved every moment of that. There's not a single complaint I can think of right now. Like I cannot think of a single thing I would want to change about this mix at all. That was beautiful. I feel so like hyper and giddy. That was amazing. I absolutely loved that. That has to be one of my... that was amazing. I loved that so much. I mean, like, I feel like every complaint I could have thought of on Future Island is like, this song feels like the complete opposite to me. Like, Future Island was not a bad song. Like, I enjoyed Future Island, but I just think it was a One Piece song. It was not a Mori Calliope song. This is a Mori Calliope song. This is what she as a talent can do, what she as an artist can do. And it shows that off. And she had an amazing music team supporting her here. That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, feel free to recommend more things for me to check out in the comments below. Aside from that, I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching.